Rusty Quill presents.
Push the Roll with Ross Bryant is intended for mature listeners only. Check the show notes for content warnings, and please listen with care. Want to get involved? Back us on Patreon and submit your ideas for our improvised games. Your suggestion just might inspire our next Call of Cthulhu adventure. Join today at patreon.com/pushtheroll. The actual pylons of Cataraxia are a warren of tunnels and staircases, and some of them lead into the living rock of the fjord itself. And it is here where some of the water comes cascading out over the side of the fjord, but also comes bubbling up from the interior. And it is these hot springs that splash and move in subterranean passageways that the Washers Guild gathers their hot water. And Armin is leading you deeper and deeper into these subterranean rivers, lakes, little galleries of stone where pools of lipid steaming water sit, and little subterranean waterfalls trickle and cascade past stalactites gripping the roof of strange caves as you go deeper and deeper into the area that the Washers Guild makes its own. You can see carven on stalactites the face of Persil, the god of the Washers, as you go deeper and deeper. And it is now that I would like Zach to roll a d20 to get a secondary title. Let's push the roll.
Hey.
A phrase that we came up with and has no pertinence at all to the game that we play, Dungeons & Dragons.
And play every week.
Mm-hmm. The act of rolling a die is also called pushing. You push it out of your hand onto the table.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so push that die out of your palm onto the tabletop and tell me the number.
That's a 6.
Okay, so the second title comes from Procyon. Procyon, Procyon.
The god I worship.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. The dark one chained outside the world.
Hail, Procyon. We beg for your dark gifts, Procyon.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's a dark title. The title is The Fragrance of Dark Coffee.
Ooh.
The fragrance of dark coffee.
That's the kind of coffee I like. Ross likes that fruity bullshit coffee.
I like a fruity coffee. I like a coffee. I like when the roast brings out the natural berry notes of the coffee.
I want to taste the thumbs of the diner worker who has dumped the bag of coffee.
You guys are making this up. All coffee tastes the same.
That is so not true.
Mary Lou's correct. And bad.
Is the name Mona Bluebottle like a dig on us?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
No.
Mona Bluebottle, this is SpawnCon.
Alt coffee tastes the same, except...
Try our pour-overs today. And there is water pouring over stone, being filtered through strange little gullies here in the subterranean galleries of the Washers Guild. The realms are a sprawling infinity of magic. Endless branching roads stretching off to forests in the distance that will swallow the mind whole. Shall we hide in the tavern during all this? Or will we shoulder our packs, check our spell slots, and let the dice decide where we land? This is Push the Roll. We're rolling dice against your Patreon suggestions to create improvised Dungeons & Dragons adventures in real time, with themes of high fantasy, the arcane, planar nonsense, romantasy, dungeon drama, bardic drama, guild drama, anything drama. We don't know until we roll. Any era, any kingdom, anything can happen when you push the roll.
As we walk through, I think Muffinia sort of stares across and says, audibly but to herself, "If only Urania could see this."
Who? Wait, no, I didn't ask. No.
Armin says, "Who's Urania?" "What? I'm interested, says Armin.
Urania was my first sister, not by blood, but by deed. You see, we stood up for each other in the dark alleyways of Cataraxia when I was a girl, and she a girl only a year my elder.
You know what? I'm good. What says Armin?
Yeah, there's a Urania subfolder in the Google Drive.
Yeah. Go to Urania on the fan wiki.
I actually have Urania's entire family tree as well, if you want to track that back.
A Urania novella that Muffinia barely appears in.
You can look that up in your own time. Or, of course, join us on Patreon, where you can have access to all the Push the Roll ancillary content. Mm-hmm. But you can, as you talk, Lady Muffinia, you can see the light in Armin's eyes die. And then he raises his lantern once again.
Jesus Christ.
And takes you back down into the caves. Armin, you think is maybe a halfling. He's very small, shaven, and he has a look where you cannot tell if he's like 45 or like 25. It's kind of impossible with his little features. Oh, the curse has beset us for quite some time. Oh dear. You must have defeated many evils in your time, one as strong and doughty as yourself, he says, craning his neck up at you, Qylfein hollow.
No. Adventure finds me, I seek it not. Life is a dark tragedy, and I trust that following you, your failure, your death, gives weight to your soul, and I will celebrate you after you've passed in verse. And I'll give him a pat on his damp head.
Okay.
Nilbog love Lord Hallow.
Wait. I feel a verse upon me. Oh.
A verse is heavy upon your lips. Oh.
I place my hands on either side of Armin's face. Your breath is a borrowed thing. A bird slithered from its shell with a broken wing. I hear the notes of your decline. The end is yours, but also mine. And then I'll give him a light kiss.
Ba-da-bum. Nilbog gives him the little herald beat on his drum. And poetry deserves accompaniment, even when it's emotionally difficult.
Muffinia flicks a tear from her eye.
That was amazing, Qylfein. Take a point of inspiration.
Yes.
Definitely.
You can tell that Armin is very chuffed hearing this. He's like, oh, it would be wretched to die outside of the splendor of Persil. But, oh, to be sung with such a lyric as that would be a fine thing indeed. And he looks at you, Mona Bluebottle. It's like, how do you... How do you...
I know, right?
I don't understand the question. As she speaks, like a fly, comes out of her mouth.
Jesus.
Gullina eats it.
That's good. That's fine. That's the circle of life. That's nature. And I love it.
I do not understand how one can dwell in such filth far from the cleanliness of Persil's scrubbing hands, his many scrubbing hands, countless hands.
Hands ambush, Nilbog.
Filth. This is the natural state of all creatures. If you didn't meddle in nature's path, this is what we would all look like and be. And that is the purpose of Drip, Druids reckoning with industrialization and people. What do you guys think of that one? Is that good?
Oh, that's a new one. That one's good.
Are these all the same organization, or are you a member of a number?
No, it's a branding thing.
I think that's good, but you've already spent so much money making dour merchandise, so it's...
Right. But I think I could probably just adjust it or something. I don't know. I feel like it's really important to get the right title.
No, you'll find it. I feel like you're on the right path. But girl, not for nothing, a lot of nature does clean itself. Just something to think about.
I don't...
Like when you see a bird in the water sort of puffing up, or in the sand sort of rolling around.
It's disgusting.
Yes. Nature has forces of chaos and cleanliness. The chaos that sullies, and the cleanliness that soothes. These are the many scrubbing hands of Persil in which we are cradled and scrubbed.
Armand, do you go down here a lot? Because you're walking backwards like it ain't no thing.
Yes, that's right. If he's walking like a docent at a college tour, he has a hat, he has a lantern in one hand, and his other hand has a couple fingers extended. Right this way. Now, if you look to your left, you'll see an amazing grotto dedicated to Persil.
That's like the 6th grotto dedicated to Persil you've shown us.
Yes, but it's beautiful, is it not?
It feels like it's mostly grottos dedicated to Persil.
I do like the
here.
ones with the mushrooms.
Armand, what can you tell us about Persil? You said he's got many hands.
Yes, countless scrubbing hands to keep the whole world clean.
Like a big spider.
Or like a centipede.
No, more like a starburst. A central trunk.
Oh, he's in a echinoderm.
Oh, like an octopus.
I suppose.
Sort of radially symmetric.
Does it have a face?
Oh, his face is like the blinding sun, so bright and cleanly, you cannot bear to look upon it.
So like the sun.
Oh. Right, like the sun, kind of.
Light is a lie, only chains are real. And then I look off into the mist.
Yeah.
That's so true, Qylfein.
Wow.
And yet, we must fight to free ourselves from our chains, whether chains by birth or chains by stepmotherhood. When my stepmother entered my father's estate, I smelled something wrong about her. But he would not listen.
I just think that you would be so much happier if you had someone that you paid to talk to you about these. Because, like,
I do.
We're not qualified to deal with whatever trauma it is that you're going through.
I have 6 different therapists that I see weekly.
Well, then why do you also feel the need to unload this on us?
It's not unloading, it's sharing.
Were Nilbog not close to my heart, I would give him this job, but I value his sanity.
Does anyone have medicine skill, real medicine? Not speeches or poems
Let me see if my god gives me that. No, he does not. Okay.
Let my slugs sort of just like crawl over you and create sort of like a mucus membrane that will help you heal. Here, I'll give you some slugs. And she...
Will that help?
Yeah.
The slugs thing is real.
I've heard leeches help, but slugs?
The slugs are real. Look, the first times that I met Mona Bluebottle, I was bleeding out in a back alley behind the manor of the city lord Marantus, and I'd had
the slime burns.
Yeah, no, that means it's working.
Not to cut you off, Lady Muffinia, can I get your marching order? Armin, of course, is leading you down this passageway, but who's taking the lead after him?
Muffinia's like not walking in order. How narrow is the passageway?
It kind of gets narrow occasionally as you go through some very tight passageways, and then will open up. But right now, there's a path on either side of which is very uneven, rocky formations through which water is cascading and trickling. So you have to kind of walk one abreast, single file, I should say.
While Muffinia is by no means silent from her endless speech, her body makes no noise as she sort of lightly hops from rock to rock. And
that's not what he asked, Sarah. He asked what order we are in.
That's a cool description of like how you walk, but like what order
but
are
I'm
you
saying
in?
She's like jumping. She's like around. She's like hopping over the party, and like she's a cat.
She's not. You asked where Sarah was in the marching order, and Sarah said no.
And she said no.
Yeah, she's not. Okay, cool. So Lady Muffina's somewhere else.
Me too, by the way. Gullina is flying, so she's not. So also, whatever little trick you're about to try, too bad.
Qylfein will take up the rear as the tallest.
No tricks. I'm just asking, see, as you walk single file. It sounds like Qylfein's taken up the back. Armin, of course, is at the front. Lady Muffina is standing on top of a stalagmite on her tail, I guess, as she's kind of bouncing around from rock feature to rock feature.
Yeah, sort of Tigger style.
So who's next?
Nilbog's trying to climb into Qylfein's pack, I think, to do the C-3PO Chewie thing, except a whole lot sadder than that.
Okay, so it sounds like you're second from the back.
I was next to Nilbog, so I'm in front of them because I'm trying to give him all my slugs.
That's right.
Okay, then it sounds like it's you, Gullina Purewalker, and suddenly you see the rocks beneath Armin begin to give way. He's walking backwards, as we've said, and he begins to slip forward, and you can see that the passageway, which was going to extend out to a sort of promontory, naturally occurring rock bridge across a gap, has broken off, and he's stumbling backwards, about to topple into it, and you are sliding down as well towards it.
Uh-oh, I fly to the other side.
Great. Armin continues to slide towards the gap in the bridge as you go heroically soaring over his head to the other side.
Uh-oh!
Muffinia will dash to try to catch him.
Yeah, does Mona notice? If so, that she would, lean out her shepherd's crook for him to grab onto if he chooses to. It is coated in a fine layer of slime.
Yeah, it gets its own hyper close-up Ren and Stimpy style where we see how disgusting it is as he's reaching for it.
Yes.
God, why are there hairs?
And again, like...
There are some hairs on it.
There's a tongue on it for some reason.
Yeah. There are sort of a green haze sort of wafting off of it.
But he's probably going to make a great dexterity save.
Yeah, let's see what his dexterity save is like. Actually, I'm not going to tell you how it went, but I need you to make an athletics check to see if you can whip your shepherd's crook out to assist his soft landing here.
That I can do. Okay. Athletics is strength. And I have a -1.
Nice.
That's a 14.
How I'm going to rule this, because he succeeded on his dexterity save. He goes skittering, grabs your crook, and uses the kind of leverage. You can see the look in his eyes just go to disgust as soon as his hand makes contact with it, and your shepherd's crook is just so much wetter and softer than he expected.
It's sort of spongy almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of give to it.
Yeah. You go whipping around with the centrifugal force of your athletics roll. You fling him to safety, but I want to say that you now go flying towards the center of this gap.
Oh no!
You hear Gullina yell, "Uh-oh!"
Muffinia will dash to try to catch her.
Great. Give me a let's say a dexterity roll to close that gap.
Okay. She also has feline agility.
Okay.
And why does she have
what's
that?
the history?
Because she's a cat. She's a tabaxi. It's a racial trait.
Oh, now you don't want to tell a story. Okay, fine.
It's no fun if we ask for it.
Well, it's an interesting... if you're curious, so the reason... it is unusual for tabaxis to be nobility, right? But the reason that her family does have noble status is because her great-great-grandfather...
What'd you roll?
Wait, so nobody did ask about nobility. Yeah, so
No,
that actually...
Agility, but this isn't the story we asked for.
Yeah, we actually did not ask about that.
Mona continues to plummet.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, I'm going to say that does it. So why don't you describe for me, Lady Muffinia, how you kind of leap forward like a panther and catch Mona Bluebottle just as she's about to fall into this crevasse and tumble her over to the other side.
Yeah, so it's sort of like an anime zoom in just on her eyes, which are green emeralds, which she got from her mother. They dart over. You can see they catch sight of Mona Bluebottle, and then her eyebrows go down just a little bit as she tenses to prepare herself to leap. You might imagine her claws extending, gaining purchase on the stalactite that she was just hanging from. And then she dashes forward. As she dashes, you can hear the rippling of the silver wire and chain that make up that piece of jewelry that she has on her left forearm, which, again, I'll remind you, has the sigil of the Fleetfoot crew, which she got, actually, when she was 14. Youngest person.
I asked for this.
Okay, so, but I am falling and dying. So
This is just, I'm telling you what's happening. It all takes place in a snap, but I'm just showing you.
Oh, this is just flavor.
It's just that the sort of first 30 seconds were about what her face was doing as the whole thing was happening.
Well, it's important because most tabaxis don't have emerald eyes. Tabaxis tend to have yellow to orange eyes, but she has green eyes, which she gets from her mother's family line because her mother has some... Right. I'm getting the sense that y'all don't care about any of this.
The eyes folder is in the anatomy folder in Google Drive.
So So Ross, do we land on the other side, or are we on the far side of the bridge, or are we where are we on the bridge?
We're actually at a campfire later that night as Muffinia is telling the story.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Flash forward. We've all crossed the bridge.
You're right. Let's flash forward. It's later that day. Mm-hmm. This journey has taken so much longer than you thought. The underground rivers seem to extend to impossible depths in these caverns. You built a small fire, and you're cooking up some chow here in a little gallery. You can hear bats flitting about up above you, and it's smoky, but you can still prepare something.
Hold me till I'm sleeping, Qylfein.
Qylfein.
Yeah, Qylfein, hold him till he's sleeping.
Absolutely does. Although Qylfein whispers to you whenever you're in his arms, and the things he says are beautiful and terrible. Mm-hmm. You never have a restful sleep when falling asleep in his arms.
And not for nothing, but like sometimes repetitive. Like the first time you fall asleep in his arms, it's like, oh, wow, that's really deep. And then like the sixth time you fall asleep in his arms, you're like, no, you have used this on me before.
Nilbog rest good when you speak nightmares.
Do you have a sexual relationship?
I don't think it's sexual. I think to Nilbog it's devotional. You know, like he imprinted on Qylfein the first time that Qylfein didn't kill him.
That's true. But I will say things about his body that are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
For one so small.
He's just inherently,
You're just being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's so physical, right? Like he so lives in his body.
I see beauty everywhere, and that is not always sexual, but it is always carnal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's so annoying as a partner to have your partner see carnal beauty everywhere.
Yeah.
There's Trisha, who's a dragon with giant boobs. And like,
Right.
how does that make me feel that she's around all the time? So what food are we making?
Oh, Muffinia is meowing on a rock and just sort of chewing on a dried salmon.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah. I'd really love it if this could be a little cozy core. Can we really get into the nitty gritty of what we're all eating down here in the dungeon?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I think Mona is stirring a stew made of mushrooms. It's incredibly rich. It's very, very delicious. There's lots of protein. The protein does come from bugs, but it is very healthy and very well flavored. Sort of like a seaweed stock, but with mushrooms and bugs.
It's dashi, but just with whatever weeds you found.
Yes. It is uncomfortably delicious, and it smells like dirt, but also like really good.
Gullina keeps posing with a big leek in a way that is reminiscent of like
That's too far-fetched, Zach.
a Game Freak property.
Yeah.
You're eating your dirt bowl. You're posing with a leek. You're dining on carnal pleasures.
Qylfein is quite a cook, actually.
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, look, Muffinia is content chewing on this dried salmon for now, but you all know she will not go to sleep unless one of you has given her a churu.
I smell burning coffee. Does that mean Nilbog having stroke? Or breakfast?
Please, drink your grief wine.
Yes. Speaking of Armin takes out a little case that he has slung to his back and opens it up. It's just impossibly organized, and takes out a little thermos, unscrews the lid, pours out a little crockery cup full of semi-clear broth that probably one or two vegetables have just been simmered in. It's just the clearest and cleanest little repast. And then he takes out a little funnel with a filter and scoops some beans into a little crank grinder and begins cranking it.
The second he starts breaking out new food, Gullina comes over and is like, "What's that?
Mine.
What's that? What's that?
Mine.
What's that?"
It's a leaf broth, the sacred broth of Persil, and
Can I smell it?
Feel free.
No, that smells bad, actually.
That's no soup?
Oh, you need some seasoning. And Mona takes a pinch of moss from her shoulder and just sprinkles it, crushes it between her fingers and sprinkles it over his broth. This will help the flavor really, really lift.
Wait, can I smell it now? Let me smell it. Let me smell it.
You can have it now. You can have it. Just have it.
I don't want it, actually.
No, it's been sullied. It's yours.
No, I don't want it.
Well, you just wanted to smell it. You were just like begging to smell it.
Yep. Armin pivots away from the food and continues to crank his beans and makes a little. It sets up a little pour over setup. Puts a little kettle on the fire with a gooseneck spout.
Qylfein watches him crank his bean intently.
He cranks his bean, and because he's doing it by hand, of course, it takes so much longer. But
Qylfein asks if he needs help.
I'm weakly drumming out the rhythm for Qylfein.
The veins in his arm pulse and stand out against his muscles as he cranks his bean.
like a golf tutor teaching you how to putt, Qylfein reaches around Armin, grasps his hand, and begins to crank his bean in time with him.
And not to get D&D mechanical for everybody, I will engage in a Song of Rest, where everyone can gain an additional 1d6 hit points on this short rest.
Oh, thank you.
That's great, because we skipped over a big combat where we all did really cool stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a big combat. We did that awesome flash forward and to this campsite scene, but in between there was a sick fight.
A big combat.
Yeah, big old combat encounter.
Mm-hmm.
So Nilbog not unconscious?
No, we stabilized you.
Oh, no. Yeah, you've been stabilized. You're constantly getting to death saves, which is actually impressive given how light the combat is in this game.
Since we're moving forward, let's take us forward even more.
To the next campfire.
Yeah, you're back. It's the next night. It's the next night. You're blowing out some embers, getting the cook fire going.
We're all exhausted from a full day of combat and investigation. And
Can we talk about that big combat that we just did? Because
God, what a combat.
wasn't it cool when I changed into a giant centipede? That was awesome.
that was incredible. It was so scary.
Look, the combat was cool as hell, but that puzzle that you solved, Gullina, that was so satisfyingly clever.
You know what it was? It was the, and I don't know how it took, like, I just saw the big block. And then I saw the big block-shaped indentation in the ground, and I thought,
Right.
someone's got to push that block into that big block-shaped indentation.
I wouldn't have come up with it.
Would you guys agree that those traps were fiendishly clever?
Those were
Fiendishly.
fiendish traps.
Yeah.
Like the one string where you hit it and the arrow comes out of the wall.
Fucking
Who
sick.
thinks of twisted shit like this?
Yeah.
What a diseased and deranged mind could even conceive of such a thing.
Or the
Yeah.
one where you step on a hidden plate in the
The
ground
plate. You stepped
and
on
an
the
arrow
plate.
comes out of the wall.
Yes.
Who even thinks of
God.
stuff like this?
Or when you grabbed a hold of the arm of that statue and it twisted forward like a lever.
And an
then
arrow came
an
out
arrow
of the wall.
shot out of the wall.
That was crazy.
When we lost two of you and two of you got twisted behind when that wall spun around when you tried to open the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
The wall spun around and we had to walk in sort of parallel passageways through the dungeon until one of us accidentally rested against a stone that got pushed in and that opened a secret door between our two passageways.
And then Nilbog made that cool joke about splitting the party.
Yeah. He said, don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, split the party. More like split pea soup.
And it played like a lot better in the moment because, Nilbog was saying it from inside a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
As we're talking through it was mostly puzzles.
We're all holding ice cream cones as we discuss what happened.
Yeah.
I don't like ice cream. It's cold, it's coarse, it gets everywhere.
Now, that's what I call a sticky situation.
I found the scrap of fragment describing the ancient sigil that was branded onto the hand of the man who killed my first sister, Urania.
Moving on.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It was fun to talk about it, though.
I was really glad you actually listened to me and understood why it was so important.
Yeah, well, everyone gets one.
Make a perception roll.
I'm actually outside of the perception roll zone. So you can't make me make a perception roll here, Rob.
Okay.
Muffinia actually does have proficiency in perception, as well as performance and persuasion.
I see.
I see.
I have 17. I have 17.
I got a 14
Yeah, I got a 14.
I rolled 18 if I don't still have a bunch of penalties.
from the lack of skin.
Yeah, do your eyes still have soup in them?
The lids were actually singed off the eyes, yeah.
Oh, right.
Wait, that should actually make your perception better.
Yeah.
He's seeing too much now.
It boosts a passive perception.
Your lidless eyes see all.
Wow, that was one of Qylfein's verses I loved so much from earlier in the day.
Yeah, lidless eyes that see all.
I just frequently speak of lidless eyes, but I'm referring to buttholes.
17's not high enough?
17 and 18 are high enough. I think that's what you get. What you see is, like most of the galleries here, your fire slurping your ice cream in this beautiful little cavern of stone. But there are, as there are everywhere here, little hot waterfalls and trickles of water, springs bubbling up. There is water everywhere, interwoven and interlaced through the stone here as you traverse the caverns of the fjord. And you are kind of on the bank of one of these subterranean little rivers here as it burbles by. Nilbog and Gullina, you see as you slurp your cones, and of course, Nilbog, you have no choice but to see through your lidless, bulging eyes what appears to be a watery appendage rise out of the water, the translucent water assuming a strange corporeal shape as it looms up out of the river, grasps Armin, and pulls him off his seat and into the water, and he goes splashing into the hot river, and suddenly you see his body underneath the water being pulled against the current, up the stream.
Uh-oh.
Nilbog yells out for Qylfein.
Qylfein! Water has hands! Water has hands!
I will dive in after him, my body a perfect jackknife, sluicing through the air and water.
Those cum gutters make him so hydrodynamic.
Yeah, Gullina holds up a big, like a writing tablet that says 10 on it.
How is it possible that boiled leather armor could cling to his body so when wet? It seems defy the material physics.
Nilbog just watches the dive in awe.
Okay, so it sounds like, Qylfein, you're knifing through the water with the grace of a shark towards Armin.
Indeed. Would you like an athletics roll or anything related?
I'd like an athletics roll to see if you can close with him. You're swimming upstream. It's hard to swim against the current and through water of such warmth.
A 14. I do not know what the DC on this roll was. If it was a failure, as with all of Qylfein's failures, it's hard to understand how he failed when it looked so perfect.
Yes, I'm sorry. What you see is, as you fail this roll, Armin being sort of like moved up the current into a cavern beyond. But for a moment, your keen eyes, even in the warmth, if you open them up, can see that wrapped around him is a humanoid watery form that appears to be dragging him up the current. The water itself has something inside it.
I will raise my head above the water line to call to my compatriots.
My God, he's wet. Dripping like a gargoyle.
God, so you're just soaking wet right now?
Our companion has fallen into a fell and damp embrace. Let us join him.
Does anyone have a vaudeville hook we can put in the water?
I have my shepherd's crook.
Yeah, but it's like soggy.
But it's too absorbent to stick in the water.
Yeah, okay.
So we gotta follow this guy is what I'm feeling like.
I don't go into water.
You can follow us above the water, maybe.
Yeah, you come whenever you're ready. Okay, let's go. I float on top.
I feel like during the rest, Nilbog tethered himself to Qylfein.
Whoa!
I'm trying to pick my wild shape. I think I turn into like a squid sort of thing.
Like a squid that's covered in like barnacles and stuff.
An absolutely nasty squid.
Yeah, or a seahorse or a reef shark. I could do that. What do you guys think? Giant seahorse?
Something Gullina's not going to eat.
Whatever it is, it's just got to be covered in moss and barnacles.
Seahorses are like the slowest animal in the animal kingdom.
Yeah, so pick that.
But they're very sexual.
They have a dearth of appendages. I don't know what you do when you reached.
Oh, if you do want appendages, I could do giant centipede again. That has a lot of appendages.
But can it swim, I guess would be the question.
Oh, yeah.
I think mechanically giant octopus is supposed to be the best thing you can turn into.
Okay.
Yeah, and 4th level, you probably can do that, right?
Oh, yeah, I can. It's on my list.
And then if you have bark skin, that's a really good combo.
Yeah, if you could do a big barktopus, that would be cool.
A cool barktopus.
So Mona turns into a barktopus.
And Ross, for the listeners, do you do barktopus a lot in your other games, or is it just ours?
I want to say that this is a cool reference that only the people in this game are going to enjoy. It has a lot of legs, and it has a lot of legs because it's a barktopus, but it has a lot of legs for us because this has come up in our home game many times.
It makes sense for Mona.
I think it's pretty intuitive to understand like what a barktopus is. It's an octopus if it was covered in bark skin, and
in many ways, a big mossy druid would transform into a big octopus covered in bark.
that feels really perfect. So yeah, barktopus.
And actually, Ross, and you can sort of rule on if you like this or not, but maybe Gullina also turns into a barktopus.
What would she be doing to accomplish that? Oh wait, during that last combat, you found that ring of barktopus, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If memory serves, when you solved the revolving door arrow puzzle, a silver ring tumbled to the stony floor below with a strange tentacled beast on it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been 4 rings.
Actually, you're right. Thanks for the correction there. We got a full hand's worth of rings of barktopus. Mm-hmm. All of you in the intervening time, and because you, of course, ate and had a long rest, you've had the opportunity to attune to the ring of barktopus.
To attune
to the ring of barktopus.
So, please, if you wish, you may use your ring of barktopus to change into an octopus with a mossy, barky flesh to swim upstream.
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're good?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
want to use it.
Great.
Yeah, I find it distasteful. Yeah.
I don't want to get wet. I'm going to run on the wall.
It feels like it steps on Mary Lou's character thing. It's honestly weird that you would put that item in the game. Because that was like a thing that or like her character did. And it felt like then you gave it to everyone else.
Totally undercuts.
It did like really hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
It did really hurt my feelings, but it's okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of meta commentary happening with the items you give us. Like, stop offering me thongs. I'm not going to wear them.
Yeah. Give me a thong for once.
You gave me what you called the divine ball gag, but it's not clear what it does.
You'll understand when the time is right. Okay.
Maybe we should have had a session 0, Ross.
So are we moving upstream or into the next cavern in order to go to a potentially climactic?
Rush us.
like what might be the set piece and climactic kind of encounter of this little
My God, fucking railroad us, why don't it? Yeah, we're going upstream.
Fine.
We're following the guy made of water with something inside him.
Mm-hmm.
Gullina, this is a sandbox. You can go wherever you want.
Feel like there's fucking edges to this sandbox.
I'd like to go downstream.
Not like a real sandbox, which has no edge.
Not like a real sandbox, which is infinite in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which is why children so frequently go missing on playgrounds.
We all know sandboxes, boundless plains of sand with no terminus.
Yeah.
I'm floating after Qylfein, but on top of the water.
Fine.
Nilbog, from wherever he's dangling, is like,
Water stole bird's shiny shell. Stole little clean boy. Tried to boil Nilbog alive.
You move through the water, whether in barktopus form or regular style.
Or running on the wall.
Naruto style.
Great. So some of us are barktopie, some of us swim, some of us run along the wall.
The plural is actually poda. It's Greek, so barktopoda.
Right.
Great, thank you for that.
That can't be right. Sorry, we need to stop. That can't
Take a
be
point
right.
of inspiration, Lady Muffinia.
What?
Cuddlebunnes.
Really? This sucks.
I thought it would be bark to pie, but
Me too.
is that like the Roman, not Greek? I don't know.
That's the Latin plural, yeah.
Latin. Okay, my
You
bad.
enter an enormous stony chamber. Steam vents fill the air with a warm mist. You can see that in this grotto, there's an enormous pool taking up the central space, bubbling with heat that some of you emerge from. And you can see there, off in its furthest reach, yet another carven altar to Persil, where, lying in a heap, is the unconscious Armin. And there, up by the altar, is Bethany, cackling evilly. Perfect.
I fucking told you.
Wearing your armor.
It can't be.
Absolutely wearing the armor of Gullina Pierwalker.
Which, by the way, I want you to all think about that for a second
That's for a bird.
and what that would mean and how that would work.
How big is Bethany?
She's normal. She's a human, right?
Yeah, she looks so uncomfortable. It's really like wearing. She sort of had to jury rig it with some extra straps. It's like a human person wearing like a frying pan. The helmet is attached to the top of her head with string like a party hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She still retains the magical benefit from your armor because we know that your armor is, a level 4 magic item.
Well, it's blessed by my god.
It's blessed by your god.
Bethany, you duplicitous bitch.
So you've come down to the depths. Oh, I knew that you'd not let well and good enough alone, so I thought I'd send you down myself, so I could do away with you down in the deepest depths. No one must know the bargains that I've made, the ways in which I've ensorcelled the elemental water itself, to make even cleaner, to make the water itself. I summoned itself to my command. Ha 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 ha! Yes, I shall do great homage to Persil in this way. For I shall command waters, I shall be the storm itself, and then the Watchers Guild shall rise and rule the empire from the shadows. Ha 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 ha! We rise, and none shall live until the washing is done. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, I cast Thunderwave.
Just going hard. Round one.
I go up to her and I touch her and cast Thunderwave on her face.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Nice.
how do you do that?
What do you mean? We're always rolling initiative on this podcast.
Are you on D&D Beyond? You click the initiative button.
Yeah. Or you can just roll a d20.
The D20 plus Dex.
Don't worry, y'all. I rolled a 2. Plus 1 is 3.
Tight.
I rolled 15.
I rolled a 17.
It's not a contest, but 18.
I rolled a 10.
While everyone's rolling, Nilbog just announces Qylfein with his little drum. Ba-dum-bum.
Qylfein, gut spiller of haunted poetry, finder of Nilbog, lord of impossible abs, has arrived.
I go into slow motion as I whip my head, and the water kind of moves through the air slowly and sluices off my body.
But it does sparkle like jewels, like dark and terrible jewels.
It does, yes. Black diamonds.
Yes, like dark blood gems seem to trickle off the locks of Qylfein Hollow. You can see now that an evil glint and luster in the eyes of Bethany. Her robes clean, but they seem to be sullied with a strange grime. It is as if the taint of her soul is moving outward towards her garments as she's attempting to do this power play. And suddenly, she kind of mutters some words, and you can see an enormous flail kind of assume shape there. It seems like the kind of thing that you would use to maybe beat a rug or beat some laundry, turned into a terrible weapon as it whizzes through the air, and it takes a strike at you, Gullina Pierwalker. I shall have your armor and your reputation. Everything will fall before the cleaning power of Bethany! And she rolls a fucking 3.
Yeah, I think Gullina doesn't even move. She's just on the ground, and then she's swinging at like human height.
But also, you know how like you can never hit a bird?
You can't hit
You know
a bird.
how birds come so close to being hit by cars, but then they just sort of like step out of the way.
That is, by the way, also a 5th edition racial feat. It's called Can Never Hit a Bird. So
Hard to kick.
I saw. Oh,
yeah, hard to kick.
It seems like the flail is going to connect, and then at the last minute, it's as though Gullina phases out of the way through sheer bird power, and the flail goes wide.
The universe rejects your efforts.
And it looks like next, Qylfein.
Qylfein is going to cast the spell Dissonant Whispers using a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh, this one's so hot.
Oh, cool.
This is a very good one. I whisper a discordant melody that only Bethany can hear, and they are racked with terrible pain. They must make a wisdom saving throw. However, as a College of Tragedy bard,
oh no.
yeah, I'm going to use my ability, Sorrowful Fate. Believing that Bethany is probably a cleric, I'm going to use Sorrowful Fate to make that wisdom saving throw a charisma saving throw.
Ah, okay. Here it comes. What do I have to hit?
My DC is 13.
She rolls on her charisma. An 18.
This bitch.
Whoa.
This bitch.
Whoa. I didn't know Qylfein was a misogynist.
Oh, no, I'm talking about me.
You didn't? Where have you been?
Well, I thought that's sort of like...
The dissonant whispers seem to echo around the grotto, and you can see something else stirring in the water as they echo around just shy of her ears, and she seems to move her hand in front of her face. It's like, I'll not be hearing any of that, Hollow. Oh, I'll make you hollow. Oh, I'll hollow you all out. And who's next? It's Mona Bluebottle.
Mona says, you can't hollow me. I'm full. And
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes.
And I am going to attack you with my tentacles, which counts as a melee weapon attack.
All right, you're in Barktopus form. Yes.
I am still in Barktopus form. Wow, that is a 19 on the die with a +5, so that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Amazing. So you will take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. Wow. Okay. So that's 10 bludgeoning damage. And now Bethany is grappled. So my Barktopus tentacles wrap around her little body, leaving smudges and smears where they grasp.
Amazing. She's wrapped up in the tentacles of Mona Bluebottle's absolutely disgusting and mossy, algae-covered Barktopus. And you can see her thrashing, "Filthy! No!" All right. Now it's you, Nilbog the Righteous.
I would like to take a slash with Mrs. Pickles, the huge longsword. He's going to charge at Bethany yelling,
Thief!
You've got this enormous long sword that almost makes you topple over with its sheer height.
Yes.
Make your slash with Mrs. Pickles.
His dented helmet is like cocked to the side, and he's probably going to overcommit. And oh boy, yeah, that's an 8. Mrs. Pickles basically drags him in a semicircle.
Even grappled. Yeah, you just go, your sword is so long, you raise it up, and then you just sort of fall backwards with it. You didn't have enough force to get it over the top.
I think he got too worried about whether Qylfein was watching and if the swing made his little forearms look cut. But yeah, not heroic.
Great. Your swing goes wide. Now it's you, Lady Muffinia.
Lady Muffinia is going to do some attacks. How far away are we?
I want to say you're maybe like 25 feet from her if you're still in the sort of pool in the center of this space.
Well, I never entered the pool. I'm on the wall.
Oh, right. You're on the wall. You're 30 feet from her.
30 feet from her. Okay, that should be plenty of range. She makes a closed loop with her left forepaw and her tail, and then with her right claw, she traces the sigil of her father through it. She says, excuse me, it's my move. She says, I call upon the grace and wisdom of my foremothers, Melpomene, Terpsichore, and Erato. And she thrusts both claws into the air, and from nothing pulls out two gleaming psychic blades, which are formed like sharpened fish. The first one she throws at Bethany with a grace that could only have been channeled directly from the muses, which would make sense if you'd let me finish my story and said her mom was a direct descendant of the muses, and that's why she had emerald eyes, but you don't get that now. So, okay. So she throws the fish dagger.
So we don't fully understand how graceful the throw is what you're saying.
Yeah.
We understand everything about the move except for how graceful you throwing the fish sword
Well,
is.
and like sort of the emotional resonance this move has, because it's a connection back to the mother she never really got to know.
Oh, great. The sword flies across the room, its fish spinning across this space with an incomprehensible grace. And roll to hit.
And that should be a sneak attack as well, because
That is a sneak attack,
she is grappled, and so you can.
Because we didn't see it coming, because we never let Lady Muffinia tell us any of her background.
That's true. It's all new to us.
That's right. It's a sneak attack to all of us.
Yeah. So does a 12 hit?
Oh, thanks for putting the sigil in the chat again, Sarah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
It's really good for my theater of the mind.
you worked a long time on it.
Yeah, thank you. I actually draw all my art myself, unlike some people.
It hits. Do your damage.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, so that's 1d6 plus 3, which is going to be 8 plus the sneak attack damage, so that's another 2d6. Let me roll those right quick. All right, that's a 9, so 17 damage.
Amazing. Anything else you want to do, Lady Muffinia?
Yes! As a bonus action, I will fling my second psychic blade. This time, I call upon the father spirits, Theseus and Chryses.
And a round is like 6 seconds, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Right. Combat time.
Yes. So she throws another knife.
Roll hit.
14 to hit.
You do it. Yes, the other psychic blade sinks into Bethany.
This one does 6 damage.
It looks as though she's on the ropes. You can feel her weakening in your tentacle, Mona Bluebottle, and it's now to you, Gullina Pierwalker.
is there any room behind Bethany?
Yes.
Like, if I do something that is a 10-foot sphere, can I get Bethany and not Mona if I do it behind? I forget how grapple rules work.
I think you probably get Mona either way, but
Mona, how many hit points do you have?
Oh, a lot. She's a barktopus.
52 as a barktopus.
Oh, great. No problem. Okay, so I don't even put it 10 feet away. I just put it right on the sort of dot. And you see Gullina says, "Your god is a false god. My god is a lightning god."
Your god is a false god. My god is a lightning god.
He shocks you with his lightning. My god is a lightning god.
Yeah.
great.
And I cast a second level shatter, and I do use the feature and trait of channel divinity.
Jesus.
Or sorry, what's it called? It's called Destructive Wrath. Yes, so I use Channel Divinity, so it just does maximum damage. You need to roll a saving Constitution roll of 14. Oh, also, you need to decide if the armor that I gave her is actually magical armor or if I lied about it being magical armor and it's normal armor.
You know what I think? I think she just rolled a 2. Why don't you tell me how you explode Bethany?
In song.
Okay. You all hear in your head the voice of Calmwater, the storm god. And he says, "Oh, you want to get clean? Let's get real clean." And a single bolt of blue lightning sears down from the sky and explodes both my armor and the heretic wearing it improperly, and also probably a lot of the Barktopus. Sorry about that.
And that's okay. I'm really strong.
This is in a 10-foot sphere.
Yeah, are you there too?
I think Nilbog's dead at this point.
I think Nilbog's in there too.
I'm curious about Nilbog and Armand. Yeah.
Yeah, just explode.
Right, but that's a price that we're willing to pay.
Nilbog's head goes flying past.
Yeah. That is going to be, well, I guess it's maximum damage on Shatter.
Yeah. How much is that?
3d8.
24 damage.
Just 24.
My femur's sticking through her neck. The cleanest hit Nilbog ever landed.
Okay. There's just a blew out sound, just goes silent, and then boom. Thunder cracks through the space. His god is a lightning god. Bethany just vaporizes in the grasp of the Barktopus that is flung across the pool.
My god is a lightning god. He comes from a bunch of clouds. His lightning is cool and loud. My god is a lightning god.
Armin's limp body goes flying across the room, and Nilbog has a compound fracture. In the silence that follows, you can already feel that mist is cleaner, clearer, less charged with heretical energy. And suddenly, up from the pool, a humanoid, watery figure, translucent and fluid, rises up. "You have freed us, travelers. She had ensorcelled us to her will, attempted to use us and water itself as her vassals and factotums. Thank you for freeing us. This spring is clear now, and we are free." The water elementals sort of coil up into a sort of beautiful Bellagio-style fountain that you can kind of watch for a second as they cascade around and dance in front of you.
Wow.
And the water's like really pure and stuff.
Super pure.
I turn to the group and go, "Probably make some pretty good coffee with this, right?"
At the thought of these poor enslaved laundry creatures, Muffinia, triggered by tragic memories of her past enslavement at the hands of her cruel stepmother, enters a rage because she is a level 1 barbarian, and she goes sprinting back and forth around the entire cavern. You don't exactly know what she's doing. She just goes here, looks around, goes there.
The zoomies.
Yeah.
She's got the zoomies.
Barbarian zoomies.
Yeah, she's got the zoomies. And we'll close this scene with the zoomies there as Lady Muffinia goes dashing about the cavern.
Ross, nice try.
To close this out.
Actually,
God damn it.
I'll close us out if you don't mind.
Yeah, Ross, actually, nice try. Qylfein, lay it down.
Qylfein raises the broken body of Nilbog to his lips and says,
Please kill me.
"Your breath," his fingers touch your lips. "Your breath is a fleeting and desperate loan, a frantic performance for my dark throne. When you die, I will use this bone to make a flute to sing you home, and then I will smother him to death."
Aww.
Yeah.
Crit.
I was certain he was going to say xylophone.
Nope.
Hey, are you guys interested in joining dirt? Druids interested in reclaiming terrain? Or perhaps slug? Spellcasters for the land, uplifting the ground.
I think Dirt's the best one. I'll join Dirt.
Yeah, Dirt's good.
Okay.
Bring us home, Ross.
Wow. 5 adventurers and 1 Armin entered. 4 leave. 1 is smothered on the cavern floor. But this space is clear. The curse has been lifted, and good is their word. The Watchers Guild gives you access to anything you would like from the lost and found.
My God is a lightning god. He lives in a bunch of clouds. His force is big and loud. My God
Is a lightning god.
Good luck sinking those clouds, Cup.
And some of the Watchers begin to worship that lightning god. They worship the clouds and the rain, the clear water that comes from the skies, as well as up from the earth. And as you walk away in the cool t-shirts and jorts that you picked up from the lost and found,
Yeah.
the brand new armor that you picked up that doesn't quite fit Gullina Pierwalker, you can rest easy for a job well done. That everyone made it out alive. Well, yeah, most of you made it out alive. And now, goodness, clarity has been restored to Cataraxia, and shall be until the next time the washing is done. You can hear the churn of beautiful clear water underneath you. All has been set right, as if the elemental forces within it are clear and clean again. In fact, the only fragrance in the air comes from Armin's workshop, where he has that kettle steaming and offers you all a gift, parting on the way as you continue your journey to parts unknown in the strange plains and dark passageways that guide you in the demon road to adventure. And the only thing playing upon your palate and about your nostrils as you go off into the sunset is the fragrance of dark coffee.
Oh, man.
Wow.
We'll see you next time on Push the Roll, the only show where you can get amazing improvised Dungeons and Dragons.
Where we push dice out of our hands.
Yeah. And then we roll it.
Push dice all the way out of your hand onto the table and read what's on them. It's the only way to play the game. Thanks so much for joining us on Push the Roll. Thank you to Zach Reino, Sara Caplan, Clinton Trucks, Mary Lou, Corbin Cup. What a group of number 1 stunners. We'll catch you next time on Push the Roll, where it's always just like this.
I actually have some questions about my character for the next session. If we could.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks so much for listening to Push the Roll with Ross Bryant. You can follow me on Instagram at RossBB, and if you enjoyed the show and want to shape future episodes, find us at patreon.com/pushtheroll. Subscribe, submit your title ideas, and help decide where our next roll takes us. Catch you next time.